So I'd like to introduce a substitution to wearing a blindfold. If the willing participant wears a blindfold, they can't see the performer. And if the performer wears a blindfold, the willing participant may think that they can see through the blindfold. So a nice substitution would be a partition. This is just a photo frame, plastic photo frame I bought at the dollar store. Some black cardboard I inserted here, wrote the numbers down 1 through 4, and they could make their selections unbeknownst to you. You can't see them and they can't see you. So if you own the trick mental dice, you could say behind the partition, set up 4 dice. We're going to guess the colors. All right. And then you would make a prediction based on the colors they chose, unbeknownst to you. Yeah, you would do this. Okay. And then you would turn over the dice board and you would reveal, black, red, white, blue. This is all done behind the board. Now, you could also, for a second effect, they could change the numbers this time. The numbers on the dice, they can change whatever they want. And on the backs of these cards, they're dry erase. You could just write, on the corresponding color, you could write, 6, and then on the white one, 5, and then on the red one, 4, and on the last one, black, 1. All right, so you made a prediction of the numbers. They show you the back, and you see the blue is 6, and you wrote down 6. The white one is 5, you wrote down 5. Red's 4. This is all done behind the partition. You can't see their choices, and they can't see yours. Another effect you could do with this Esp partition board is you could have 6 or 4 chips introduced, like Esp chips. All right. So you'd have these Esp chips, and then behind the partition, all right, like that, you could say, rearrange any 2 chips. This is all done behind the partition. So stick your index fingers on 2 chips, switch their positions. The ones you didn't touch, switch theirs. And if you'd like to make one more choice, they can switch it. So these movements are all done behind the board. They say they're satisfied, and then you reveal underneath the board, your Esp partition, you've got the waves, the star, the circle, and the square. They're exact match. It's just a presentational alternative to wearing a blindfold. This is the Esp partition. Cool effect.